Hello my little sugar boogers, welcome back to the channel. So today I am here with the first part of the pancake slash dine out mini series. I guess I literally have no name for this, but what it is basically I am taking my current household, the Pancakes, as you know them now, not before where they were living in two separate rooms, and I am throwing them into the culinary world of a dine out where we will experience the pack firsthand. We will grow our restaurant, experience all the cuisines and everything that it takes to make a restaurant successful with them in tow. So if you haven't checked out my past two current household videos with the Pancakes, then you probably don't know of their future. Now, I know that Bob and Eliza probably were never meant to be in the world of The Sims as they were. They were presently living in two separate rooms, and their worlds were completely divided. But since then, they have come together, and they have made it. They have survived. So right now, we have 3 children. We have Ellis, which is like, seriously, he's like the freaking most cutest sim I have ever seen. Ever. Like, he's A1. The sauce. And then we also have Zion, which has the eye glitch. Zion has those like ember orangey eyes. He is definitely, I guess you would say he is Eliza's doppelganger. Like, he looks just like her. And then we have Trey, which he is a little ham, might I add, giving Mr. Bob the time of his life. Keeps waking up, crying, in the whole 9. It's kind of getting annoying. So with Mr. Ellis here, he has a crush on Olivia. I think her name is like Spencer Kimmel Lewis, but when I was editing her in Create a Sim, they made me change her last name, so her name is Olivia Spencer, but I'm pretty sure you know exactly who I am talking about. Anyway, he is currently calling her. He met her at school, and ever since he laid eyes upon her pretty face, he's kind of had a low-key crush on her, which I think is exciting, something I definitely want to play with. But don't get it twisted, this will be definitely focused on a dine out, but also at the same time, this is my my personal gameplay. So I'm not really playing in terms of a typical LP where you guys get so much reign over what happens. It's more or less like experiencing dine out with you, and then also playing as I would if I was off camera, but I'm flapping my lips. So I don't know if it'll be interesting. I don't know if it's going to be entertaining, but trust me, I think I get a little more loose off camera, and I kind of am not worried so much as being judged as I am when I do an LP. So for me personally, I think this will be much more fun. So what we're doing is we are letting Bob make himself some vegetable tempura or something. One of the biggest things that Eliza didn't like about Bob is that he had let himself completely go. I mean, he had gained so much weight, and he didn't even like comb his beard. There was probably things crawling in it, and probably a whole ecosystem, to be honest. But as he has gotten older and realized that, you know, he does need to take care of himself to live a long, healthy life, he's definitely practiced making more, you know, healthier, conscious dishes. So what we're going to do is wake up Eliza. She also needs to get up, and Bob has decided to sell the Bordello. That restaurant wasn't him. He invested all of his funds and even a little bit of their retirement money into being able to build his very own pancake house, which you guys can see on my channel. It's Bob's Pancake House. It's a speed build, and you can see how I created it from start to finish. He's so excited. He got the phone call. It is ready for him to pick up the keys. And of course, what he's doing is he's, you know, being a little extra smoozy doozy with Eliza, because it is going to strap their belt even more. Basically, it's going to take up all of their funds, almost, minus like 10 grand or so. It's kind of a stretch. One of the things I noticed that I was having with this home is that people were getting trapped under the staircase. Like, I literally had the maid under there once, and I was kind of making jokes to myself about what Bibe was, Bibe. Why do I want to call them Bibe? Like Bible Bibe? I don't know. I think it's because it's a lie. I don't have no idea. But yeah, I was wondering what Bob was doing with the maid under this staircase. But I can honestly say he has been faithful to a fault. Yes, he has been so faithful to Eliza. No hanky-panky on the side or any of that. I can definitely say if you're afraid that your sim will stray, buy a restaurant. You'll have no time in the day to stray. Hey. But okay, so what we're going to do is we are buying a restaurant with the Pancake family. I put my Pancake house in Newcrest, as you can see here, and it looks really nice on this lot. And it's called Belle's Pancake House. Now, keep in mind, we are starting from the bottom, and hopefully we will make it to the top without totally killing ourselves in the process. So we are seriously starting from ground zero with our employees, with everything, basically. Even though we have like $80,000, as you can see how much it has significantly dropped. Now, I've already tailor-made my menu, my outfits, or my uniforms per se. I don't need to touch any of that right now, but it's pretty simple. It's a Pancake house, so I'm not going to have like a huge elaborate menu, but that's also a struggle because things aren't that high priced. See what I'm saying? It's going to be a little bit of a challenge, I think. All right, so let's go ahead and transfer over about, I think, $5,000. Like I said, I really don't need to invest too much into our Pancake house because we already did most of it. But if you guys didn't check out the speed build, let me go ahead and give you a really little brief tour, quick tour. I can't talk for crap, but this is the outside. I love the freaking parking lot. And then this is the backside. Hey now. And let's see what else we can check out. All right. So this is what the little reception area looks like, receptionist area. There's a nice little big table over here, a little more secluded for private parties. We have a couple waiting chairs, and then here is the main dining area. And there is the big elaborate kitchen, which over time we will be able to expand to a 2-chef, which I think will be really helpful since we do have a lot of these tables. And this is definitely me play testing because I have yet to do so. All right, so it says, so you bought a restaurant. Now what? Owning a restaurant is hard work. Approximately 59.5% of new restaurants fail within the first year. However, with proper management, skilled employees, a delicious menu, and a little bit of plasma, sweat, and tears, your restaurant just might succeed. For more details, please check out the restaurant ownership lesson. That is hilarious. I love that. So I think we've got this pretty much under wraps. The only thing I do know that we need to do is immediately hire some employees. So we're going to go ahead and pick a chef. This chef was the one that we had in our previous restaurant. I'm going to go ahead and hire him back on because I really did think that Kale had a lot of potential and I would love to see his career further. Okay, so next we have, and he has a nice little blend of everything too. All right, so now we have a waiter. I really love Martina because of her hair. It's just a little spice of life, and I think it is something that would be really cool to kind of, brighten up the restaurant. So we'll go ahead and pick Martina for the job of a waiter. And host. She was one of our previous hosts. I really liked her. We got along quite well. But I kind of feel like, we have another Martina. I was going to hire you, but never mind. Because you have a lot of skill. But, wow. How about Floyd? Floyd Busby? I think we'll pick him. I love this music. It's so majestic. All right, so now that we've got our employees, we are actually going to go ahead and I think we should probably open up for our first day. I'm a little nervous for how it is going to go. And Bob is feeling really, really sad. He would like to finish painting, kiss Eliza, and also do what with Eliza, get to know her. They also had the little interaction to get married, which is really freaking strange because I don't understand why you would want to marry your wife when you're already married to her. So what I need to do here, my biggest advice is immediately lock the doors. We're going to do everyone but employees and then ditto for the back. Lock for everyone but employees. And this door needs to be the front door. Sometimes you have it's already set. Perfect. And of course, Bob is a little bit of a, how would you say? He's kind of a sim of many sorts. He is kind of a gloomy sim, but he's also a morning sim. And I did that from getting the reward store, making sure that he was a morning sim. So he'll get a lot of skills and stuff. And what Eliza does to make money, in case anybody's interested, does he have to go pee? Oh my God, where are you going? This is me in high heels, guys. I'm just letting you know. Like, this is me in high heels. Oh my God, he's gonna piss himself. I kind of want to like watch him, but I don't even really care. But hey, here is, oh yeah, we have a maid at home. So for some reason, her name's Princess. She comes in and she'll start cleaning up our restaurant, which I'm totally cool with. But let's go ahead and welcome some of our guests. We also have a couple of them really loving the service, which is perfect. And I have my Sims all decked out in the fabulous color yellow. It's kind of like our uniform, because I believe yellow is a happy color, and it's also the color of sunrise, I guess. It looks like we didn't lose our perk points, though, you guys, from our other restaurant. So I'll have to show you some of the perk points I had. That's perfect, because when you do switch new restaurants, I would assume that you would lose them, but you don't. And that's really cool, because I don't want to have to start from the bottom again. But unfortunately, our employees have lost all their skills, even though you would think they wouldn't. But all right, so what can I totally recommend for this dude? I'm Bob Pancakes, so I'm going to obviously recommend some pancakes with a side of leche, or maybe I'll do a mocha. Yeah, no, a mocha. Mocha and pancakes, totally delicious. So I'm actually going to go take a peek at this little perk point system here. All of my perk points from the previous, oh my goodness. Okay, all my perk points from my previous restaurant are still here, and that means we have, okay, I don't actually know which ones we have. I know that we have like the discounts. I'm pretty sure that I have all these discounts, but I'm not exactly sure. If you guys know where I can see my already purchased perk points, that would be really, really cool, because I honestly haven't a clue where they are. But anyway, we're gonna go recommend oh, I love his name. His name is Justice. We're going to go recommend him some pancakes and mocha. I didn't realize how young he was. Well, it seems like everybody is loving the ambiance of the room, which is perfect. You definitely want that. So that means my restaurant is well decorated. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to manage Kale. I could definitely pay for some training. I do have a little extra money in the budget, so I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to train all of my employees with a brief seminar. It's about $150 a pop. But again, if you treat your employees well, then they will treat you well. So that's what we're going to do. I don't know what Bob's doing. Ever since he's been running restaurants, he has had like no time to exercise, but I think he's doing pretty well. I mean, that's one of his things. He loves exercising. I have no clue how he's talking through the wall, but I'm not going to question it. It works. It works out really well. All right, so let's just go and see who else is coming to dine with us. We also have Nancy Landgrab, and we have Katrina Caliente. Seems like they're friends. Definitely want to go ahead and welcome these fine lasses with great asses. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, I'm dead serious. Hey, I can look, but I can't touch. You see what I'm saying? That's how I keep the romance alive. Who are you talking to, boo? Off-site training, will there be an obstacle course? Don't tell me. I want it to be a surprise. I bet you do, because I do too, boo. Oh, look, he thinks our restaurant is a 4-star. All right, so what I feel like doing is coming over and welcoming these ladies. Then I'm going to make a little detour and check up on table. Kale is taking his sweet freaking time because he's too busy playing freaking Houdini over here with the damn knives. Like, what are you doing? Seriously? He is taking absolutely freaking forever. What the hell is he doing? Did you have to just ditch the dish and start over? Kale! Oh my God. Okay. Well, I don't want to end up losing these customers, so I'm going to go ahead and prioritize their food like it freaking matters. He is taking so flipping long. Oh my God. Okay, no, it's right there. Oh my God. And I'm already like getting on his butt for it. But like I said, I mean, I do not want my first day to flop in flames. Also, another thing we could have done is we could also, I think we can purchase, oh, I forget where it's at. Advertisement. I'm not sure where, I forget, but here. Um, I think we can purchase advertisement. I'm not sure where, I forget, but here. I'm not sure where, I forget, but here. Um, I think we can purchase advertisement. I'm not sure where, I forget, but here. Um, I think we can purchase advertisement. I'm not sure where, I forget, but here. Um, I think we can purchase advertisement. I'm not sure where, I forget, but here. I'm not sure where we can purchase the advertisement, but I know that we can. I just have to check it out. So right now, all of our employees are definitely gaining skills. I mean, he's on level 3 of the mixology and gourmet. Going to training. How are you going to training when you're here? Like, I don't understand. We've been open for 3 hours. We have 104 in sales, advertising none. But I definitely feel like if it gets slower, we definitely will do it. I think I want to keep the shifts open till about 3-ish. I don't want to like do too long, but I also kind of don't want to be in the red. I'm going to go and he's going to go dance to some easy listening. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and bring Eliza here because she does not trust Mr. Bob Pancakes by himself. I mean, she does, but she wants to go ahead and check it out. I mean, now she has to cut back her shopping days because of him. So she wants to make sure that it is all in good cause. And then it seems like everything turned out pretty well for this table. All this food looks delicious. And I think Donovan, that's his son and his wife. That is so freaking awesome. He was actually one of our chefs at the Boratello. And I'm really, really loving his family right now. Why is his son being flirty? That's a little strange. Eliza seems to be a little confused as to what's going on, but in the meantime, she seems to be proud of her husband. She should be. We're going to go, instead of ripping him a new one, we are going to give him a little bit of love and also express our admiration for him because we are so proud of the man that he has become. I mean, after all, wasn't looking pretty good for a while. I definitely want to go and take a photo of this moment because I'm kind of happy. By the way, they are both adults now, so their lifespan is on normal. I don't have like a super. Do I have a super? No, I do. I do have this on like really long, don't I? I think I. Oh, yeah. No, it's on long. Okay, it wasn't originally because I felt like, hey, you have 3 kids and one of them's a teen. You probably should be an adult now. So, all right. Looks like Nancy and Nina's. I know. I wish they had more friendlier service. So, the only person I can blame is a Snatch Basket over here for not being nice to our customers. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to criticize her. I don't know if it's her necessarily that has the bad service, but I am going to criticize her just a little bit here because I don't want her giving any of my customers any sass at all. Okay, so what happens is hopefully they'll get their butt into gear. But I'm trying not to mess up. We'll try a little harder here. If you would lay off the freaking Clorox in your hair or the peroxide, maybe you would have just a couple, little brain cells to be able to function a little bit, Martina. All right, thank you, boo. Have a nice day. Hello, how are you? But really, though, I have no patience for people who can't get their ish together. So what I was thinking and what kind of makes sense for me, this room here, it's just an empty room. There really isn't much to it, but I could, if I really wanted to, and I didn't want to ruin this aesthetic when I was putting this on the gallery for you guys, but I might have to make it kitty corner. And when I was thinking of doing, see, that kind of just messes up things. So probably won't do it like that, but I will put in like a door. And what I want to do is I want to make it like just kind of a room for Eliza or whoever to make some extra money, like painting on the easel or something. I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys, but I'll put this door in for now. And I'm going to use just these, lamps, I guess. So then she can come in here and she can be able to work on her easel and I can make some extra money because she does a really, really good job. She actually has, I don't know what skill level she is on the easel or for painting. Where is one? There it is. Okay, cool. So we'll just do that. And we'll put it in there. Like I said, this isn't going to be like a super special, like amazing room. And I did not want to do that when I was putting it on the gallery because I thought it would kind of like, I wanted you guys to have an option to do whatever you wanted with it. All right, everyone but employees. So I'm going to let her go ahead and do let's do a classic painting, a large classic painting for 100 pesos. You are an employee, Sweet Pea. Allow access to Eliza. Okay, there we go. Now we can go ahead and try that one more time. So apparently they're not employees. They are business owners. So that means I actually have to go ahead and handle this for Bob too because that was what was happening. He wasn't able to go in, so he had to go through the wall and talk to them. That is so freaking hilarious. All right, so how is everything going? We have about another hour on the clock. So what I'm going to do is I am going to disallow any new customers, and I'm going to come over here, and since he's wanting a dish recommendation, I'm going to try something a little bit different. Let's do a eggs and toast with a leche on the side for Mr. What's your name, boo? What's your name? Oh, Matthew Childs. Wow, this place has some nice decor. You got to think Eliza. You really do. Even though she didn't know this was happening, Bob used her as his inspiration. So we're not allowing any other customers to come in, which is fine. That is just going to help us kind of come to a halt and be able to close. I don't know why these two aren't being seated or why they aren't being seated anywhere. I think this is kind of weird that they're sitting right there and getting their orders. So see, she's seriously such a freaking snatch. Oh my God. Okay, school is out for the day at Buckingham High, and he's filled with B students. Ellis is one of them. Oh my God. All right, so I really do need to like give her, I don't know. I don't want to like praise her because she sucks, you know? But whatever. I'm not going to sit here and stress out about it. Like, she does suck. So tomorrow I think we're going to pay for advertising and try to pump up the jam just a little bit. Bob is just kind of chilling out and relaxing. He isn't doing anything really spectacular or special. I don't know how we're going to get our food delivered when they're not even at a freaking table. Kind of weird. Kind of strange. All right, let's just check up and see how everything else is doing. He's actually a really good hostess. So I'm going to check up on him and see how he's doing. Oh, that's Eliza. Whoopsie. All right, I'll have myself check up on him and see how he's doing. I love that we get like phone calls for people trying to make reservations and stuff, you know? All right, so I think the food is ready. I don't know where she's going to be sitting this food, so I'm kind of interested in seeing where she places it. Okay, so they are supposed to be sitting right here, I guess. Now, whether or not they'll go over there and like actually eat their food is a whole nother set. Oh, they were waiting. Cool. So they didn't feel like sitting down at a table. They just felt like, nope, they actually felt like sitting down at that chair. All right, so what's her problem? Why are we talking to her? Promote, oh, my $5 an hour. I would kill myself. I really would. I don't think that Okay, I'm doing okay, boss. Nothing new to report. Oh, Zion is done with school. So these are all the different types of notifications. I had no idea you could actually check those out. So cool. All right, so Eliza has finished her painting, and it was worth 206 simoleons. We're actually going to go and sell that one, even though it would be a beautiful painting to have at our a restaurant. I'm totally not interested in that right now. So it's about 4 o'clock, and I think what we're going to do is we are going to have them kind of speed up a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and close the restaurant. So we're at 1.5 stars. However, we did make a net profit of 101, which is pretty freaking sweet if you ask me. I'm pretty happy about that. I mean, it's not a lot of money or anything. It's only $101, and that's why we have Eliza kind of do some painting on the side. I could stay and clean up, but I'm going to go ahead and go home and spend some time with the fam bam. Definitely was hoping like maybe this weekend we can take them to go camping or do something just kind of really relaxing. Also, we do need to go home and age up Trey. So I'm really excited to see what he looks like. And then we can go ahead and end this part here. I really hope you guys enjoy me sharing this family with you. I never like to mix business with pleasure. I never like to turn my current households into any sort of LP because I feel like they're sacred and they're mine, and I'm a little selfish that way. But I really wanted to open up a world of possibility and take a chance and show you guys. So I hope you do enjoy it. And if you aren't interested or this isn't your thing, like I get it, you know, like I'm going to play it probably a little differently than I would do in an LP. I don't have any agenda with this family other than just having fun, you know? All right, so Zion, what is he doing? He's actually going to go and hug his brother. Oh my gosh, I have to see this. I really love this little guy. He is such a, I don't know, he's a cool character. He's really fun. He looks up to his big brother Ellis so freaking much. Like, he really, really does. I'm going to go and make sure that that interaction is followed through with because I really do love them. He's extremely cute too, by the way. Oh, that's so special. All right, so I guess when you do age up kids, there's not really, well, babies specifically, there's not really a lot you can do. So we're going to go and just age him up. Nothing too spectacular, and I definitely want Eliza and Bob to have a girl. Like, organically, I'd love to adopt, but oh my God. Trey has red hair too. That is so weird because Ellis is the only one with black hair. I'm going to go and just pick some random ones. I actually really don't care, but I do feel like he's going to be like his dad maybe and be a little gloomy. I don't know. It'd be an interesting little mix. So because we are, I love the fact that it's like, happy birthday, son. And then they just like walk past him like he doesn't exist. It's kind of funny. Oh, what happened? What happened? Oh my God, they just like, oh, see, everybody gets trapped behind the damn stairwell. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm noticing the eye glitch is absolutely freaking happening. I'm going to change his appearance a little bit. He's just like his brother Zion. But I definitely think, you guys, that we're going to have to edit their eyeballs and create a sim. Because these eyes are not, I thought, I was like, oh my God, Zion's got some pretty damn eyes, But I'm noticing it's a glitch, and it's happening with everybody. So Eliza has green eyes, and Bob has beautiful browns. I'm going to let Zion's eyes stay, but I'm going to change up his brother's ojos probably. I'll give him like some green eyes too. I guess I could exit out of it. Let's do that. Let's exit out and then we will color correct their eyes because it is going to drive me absolutely bonkers until, and I just hit you guys, I'm sorry, until I fix it because everyone's like, Jen, you're not special. Like everybody's getting the golden eye glitch. That's what I'm going to call it. The golden eyes. You got the golden eye? Like it's so annoying. It's so annoying. And here I thought I was special. Just kidding. Oh my God. Zion, what did you do? You're not Zion. Trey, you broke the freaking toilet. Okay, let me try this again. Testing cheats on, and then okay, start full edit on. Yeah, I don't think I did that right at all. All right, I think I did actually do it right. Cool. All right, so let's go ahead and do this, you guys. I'm going to give him green eyes because I want to. And he's a cute little kid too. And his eyebrows need help. But other than that, he's adorable. I'm going to give him some thicker eyebrows. And then with his hair, probably going to give him this one. And then his eyes, I'm going to change up. Oh, I don't think I can. Oh, that's annoying. I just messed it up. Well, I mean, hypothetically speaking, I could just use the face paint. Why not? And then that way I can do these eyes right here. And I probably do, ooh, like that color. So beautiful. I love that so much. Look at his little daddy long skin outfit. He's like such a little player. I love it. Okay, I'll do it in the next part, you guys. I'll do it off screen because people are like, you don't put any effort into your outfits. I don't. Like if I'm doing filming, like now, I won't sit here for 15 minutes and be picky and have you guys suffer through that. But those are the eyes that we are going to give him in the future. And I think that's about it for this part. I hope you all enjoyed. Hopefully in the next part we will have a little more progress when it comes to our restaurant, but I'm really excited to see how far the Pancake family takes the Pancake house. And I'm actually going to go ahead really quick before we end this part. I'm going to have our Ellis, I forgot his name for a second, go ahead and text his school crush. Definitely they need to like work on homework and stuff. I don't even want to like end this part. I am having so much fun, but I need to do what I need to do. So, all right guys, well, thank you so much for watching and don't forget to go and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. What the sun doesn't shine. And we'll see you all next time. Bye guys.